Many people question the San Antonio Spurs taking Dylan Harper with the number 2 overall pick in the 2025 NBA draft due to the backcourt options that they already had and the potential fit problems that they would have when De'Aaron Fox eventually came back. However, Harper has not only adapted fine into the Spurs system, but looks extremely good to start his rookie year. He plays like a 10-year NBA veteran with the poise and patience that has shown his adaptability as a 6'4.5", 213-pound guard with a 6'9" wingspan, and looks to be one of the best guards in the entire NBA in the near future. The reason why Harper was such a special prospect and the number 1 rated guard out of this 2025 draft was his combination of his ball handling ability in the pick and roll, his ability as an incredible finisher, and his great positional size. He finished at 70% around the basket in his lone season at Rutgers and placed in the 86th percentile in that area. In that, he utilized his handle, pivots, pick and roll, his excel-decel ability, and a repertoire of finishes to get downhill and be a force in the half courts and transition. Plus, his size greatly aids him in this department as well, as he's very capable of finishing well through contact, and we've seen that in his first few games in the league. In his first basket against the Brooklyn Nets, we saw that footwork on full display, where he's able to evade Ben Serif and has the concentration to finish at the rim despite the presence of both Serif and Terrence Mann. He's already demonstrated that he does have different ways of getting to the rim, that he is a very crafty finisher, does a great job of showing the ball away from defenders, has good extension by virtue of that 6'9" wingspan, and he has great utility in the open floor as both a finisher and as a playmaker. It's not that he's a top-of-the-line dynamic athlete, but his ability to switch gears and maneuver around defenders with his footwork and his larger frame allow him to be dynamic in the open floor. At the time of this recording, the Spurs are 7th in transition points per game, are in the 89th percentile as a transition scoring team, and Harper generates 1.63 points per offensive transition possession and ranks in the 92nd percentile as a transition scorer. Another thing that I love about Harper is that he plays under control and doesn't necessarily try to force the issue. That's the aforementioned patience and poise I was talking about earlier in the video, and that shows here on this transition play. After receiving the pass from Wembanyama, he blazes up the floor, and instead of immediately attempting this lay-in that would have been blocked, he completely gets to a stop where he plants his feet, fakes out the defender, and pirouettes and gets the easy finish. Time and time again, you see younger players being overconfident in their own physical abilities that gave them great advantages at the lower level, but that's not necessarily the case with Harper. If you're enjoying the video thus far, be sure to drop a like, as that makes a massive difference for the channel. Be sure to sub and turn on notifications so you know when I post next. Out of the pick and roll, Harper is a handful to deal with getting downhill if he gets to step on you, and he's someone who operates very quickly off the catch. And as a downhill threat, teams are already respecting him and throwing multiple bodies in his direction. Given that Harper has a natural feel for the game and has a great acknowledgement of where his teammates are on the floor, he has a knack of using that rim pressure to create for others. One of the benefits that he has is his ability to drive and kick and find shooters behind the three-point line, which we've seen numerous examples of in his first few games, but this is a player who is also good at playmaking out of the pick and roll. Whether it be dumping the ball off in the paint or making passes at the perimeter after beating his man, he normally makes the right plays. Harper has demonstrated thus far that he can be an adequate piece even with the eventual returns of De'Aaron Fox, and is one of the many young pieces the Spurs have at their disposal. He was the youngest guard to record a 25-5 game with 0 turnovers, He's currently top 5 among rookies in rebounds, assists, steals, and free throws. He's shown activity on the defensive end while putting his large frame to good use, getting steals and deflections that lead to fast break opportunities. He's moving well off the ball and shows promise as a cutter and spot-up shooter. And just as importantly, he and Victor Wembanyama are net positive on the floor, with that connection being an effective one out of the pick and roll and out of pick and pops.
The rebound quickly up to Harper. Spurs look to push. Alley-oop to Victor. Number 2 and number 1. That's an and one. Counted and a foul.
Harper has been great thus far, and he'll be even better once he develops into a better outside shooter. It's not that he can't be effective on the floor without the outside shot being completely figured out thus far, or that his form is completely broken, but at this stage, he has shot 33% at Rutgers and is currently a 33% three-point shooter through the first 4 games of his NBA career. That three-point shot would go a long way because he would be better in catch and shoot situations, and if the three-point shot is respectable, it'll make life that much easier for him as a driver. Defenders would have to guard him even closer across the perimeter, and we all know that Harper can beat guys off the dribble. Dylan Harper has a very promising future in the NBA, and the Spurs are going to have one of the best backcourts in the league in due time. With that being said, let me know your thoughts on Dylan Harper and how impressive he's been as a rookie. What's impressed you most about his game? How well do you think he'll fit well with Castle and De'Aaron Fox when he gets back? And where would you place him among the top performing rookies this season? Let me know in the comments section down below. Speaking of rookie performances, I asked you guys who's been the best rookie performer this far into the season in the community tab. We had a solid turnout of 691 votes at time of this recording, and the winner, who took 75% of the vote, is MJ Edgecombe. I completely agree with this pick because I don't think there is a rookie who's immediately changed the fortunes of his team than Edgecombe has. We knew that the 76ers would be without PG to start the season, and with the uncertainty of Embiid's health, many people wrote off the 76ers or put a hard cap on their ceiling. Then Edgecombe stepped foot on a basketball court and decided to drop the 3rd most points ever in a rookie debut at 34 points. He's averaging 22, 6, and 6 as a rookie and has already formed one of the best backcourts in the league that has helped the Sixers get to a 4-0 start. A backcourt that some are calling VJ Max. Guys, like I said last time, I'm going to be incorporating the community posts into video segments, so be sure to vote and comment on those as well. The more this channel grows, the more votes that we get, the more awards we're going to be giving out to players after each upload. Like I said again, comment down below on Dylan Harper, and also be sure to vote in the community tab. Hope to see you all in the next one. Stay blessed. Have a nice day.